mod that is beautiful, functional, affordable, and makes your bike more your own? Of course you do. Let's do work. Do me a favor and hit that like button. It's a really nice gesture which we appreciate. And if you're new here and you like exotic and popular motorcycles and related technology, hit that subscribe because that's what we immerse you in here at Ducati Diaries. We aim to give a visceral experience like no other. Today, an interesting mod you may have never considered, but you definitely should. This is the Ducabike Performance Technology Radiator Heatsink, a beautiful and functional mod made in Italy. I had this on my Ducati Monster 937. I'll link to that video at the end of this video if you're interested. And now I have it on my Streetfighter V4S, making my 240 horsepower beast even more savage while performing and feeling better. Let me expand on that. This line cooler kit for the Ducati Panigale or Streetfighter improves engine cooling performance and reliability, lowering coolant temperature by a whopping 14 degrees Fahrenheit, which can be substantial on performance and on your comfort level, especially if riding on hot summer days. No matter what weather you're riding in, these beautify your bike with a heatsink system that comes in red, like here, or silver, like here, and they are CNC machined from billet aluminum, have an anodized surface, and have high-performance silicone pipes. Ducabike is an Italian company that never skimps on style or quality, and here's what they have to say. We all know the Panigale is a very hot-blooded motorcycle in more ways than one. You can bring at least one of those under control with these additional radiators that go inline, replacing the two larger, and dare I say otherwise unsightly by the way, coolant lines. The hoses have rolled steel edge clamps as you can see here, which won't cut into the hoses, and installation is plug and play and includes all necessary equipment. There is some cutting involved, and I recommend having your dealer install this for you unless you are at least intermediate level with your hands. Email me at the below email address if you'd like me to send you the instructions for these. The heart of these can be found in one component, the custom-made extruded tubes which allow the transfer and dissipation of heat to the outside through the winglets. These winglets can be found both in the inside and outside of the tube, and there is no increase to the weight of your motorcycle by adding this system. In fact, depending on your bike, it may lower the weight. Provided with two safety pieces made with Viton, these units allow water and oil flow entry and exit, as well as air with the intercooler. And in case like me, you don't know, Viton is a proprietary fluoroelastomer which helps retain flexibility, shape, and seal when exposed to chemicals and high temperatures. So what are the pros and cons of these? Well, for me, everything is a pro, but I do have two minor gripes. One, the steel clamps themselves are silver color, and I would definitely prefer black, but I did hear that companies don't want to provide colored clamps or bolts because they don't want to be responsible if anything happens to your components as a result of coloring them. So I get it, but I plan on painting these though. My only other minor gripe is that there are in fact two heatsink pipes, yet only one is visible as you can see on my Streetfighter because the other one is tucked behind a fairing. And because of the lack of airflow, I wonder if there's any benefit of having two, which does increase the price. These were under $100 for my Monster, but here's to hoping. And those are really tiny gripes, but I always want to give a critical review because here at Ducati Diaries, we're always looking out for you. After owning these for a while, the heat of the bike never crossed my mind, so I do think they're doing a good job in terms of reducing the heat for seating comfort. The product code for the Panigale and Streetfighter is on screen now, DC02A, and in terms of pricing, we're looking at $215 US or just under 190 euros, and I think it's well worth it for a rare mod that is a cosmetic, functional, and comfort improvement at a relatively low price point. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. Personally, I love these. I'm also planning on getting this for my Hyper Motard, and I think it's gonna look hot, especially with that RVE livery. Ducati Diaries highly recommends these. Alright boys and girls, just a quick unique mod video. Always remember the motto, always be kinder than necessary, and I will see you in the next one.